find your true purpose and why you was created and put here in the first place. Come on in here and let's talk about it. Today is the day. My name Crawford, Robert Crawford. I'm here for your daily dose. You are here for a purpose, and I'm here to help you tap into your purpose. You got to understand that you are in a sinful place. You got to understand that you have to be honest with yourself. And when you can be honest with yourself enough to tell yourself that you're in a sinful place and you got to get in the right environment to be where you want to be. Hey, how you doing? Grand Rising. It's time. Come on in here and let's talk about it. This is your daily dose. This is where you need to be if you really want to find out why. And you got to get in the right in why you was created and put here in the first place. You wasn't taught this. You wasn't born with this. Somebody had to teach you how to find your true purpose here on earth. Somebody have to teach you, or somebody have to know, appreciate the love, what you don't know. And until you be honest with yourself, you'll never be able to find your true purpose and identify why you was created and put here in the first place. And once you be honest with yourself, appreciate the love, now you can seek out your purpose. Now you can find out why you was created. And we all know everybody created differently. So if I'm teaching you something you don't know, it's just from my experience. You're going to have your experience, but we all going to the same, we have the same goal. We have the same goal. And our same goal should be the basic three. This edify the unified talking. The main three, even though you know your why, even though you know your purpose, even though you know your true identity, even though you know your true source, the creator have a specific purpose for you. It's different than mine. The value is different. But we all serve a vital role. And soon as you understand this, you ain't got to be jealous of nobody. You ain't got to be envy of nobody. Because your purpose is just as important as mine. Welcome to the Daily Dose. My name Crawford, Robert Crawford. Welcome. And this is what I'm telling people, because these 3 P's gonna help you, but I want to get you to understand you have to be honest with yourself. Appreciate the love. And soon as you get there, then we can work with you. Then we can work with you. But that's your choice. That's what makes this so great. Because you got the ability to choose. You got the ability to choose. And all the choices you not made up to this point is exactly where you at this very second. If you here on the Daily Dose, you made a choice. So if you go back to basics, that's what we're talking about. If you want to know your truth, why you was created here on earth this year, we got to go back to basics. 7 years old. 7 years old. A 7-year-old can understand what I'm telling you right now. I love you, but let's get it done this year. Let's make this world a better place. Let's make this world the place where everybody can be their best in the right environment. So when I say environment, you got to be honest with yourself. Do you think you in the right environment to be your best? to be uplifted, to be motivated, to be praised, to be loved on, and be added value to you from a kingdom perspective. You got to be honest with yourself. Is the environment you in up to this point in your life, is people uplifting you, motivating you, praising you, adding value to you, loving on you from a kingdom perspective? Somebody talk to me now, because it's time for us to stop playing worldly games, because that's all you're doing. That's all you're doing, because you do not know how to find your purpose. You do not know how to find your true identity. You do not know how to tap into your true source. You do not know what you don't know. Even though you've been running off to these mega churches, even though you've been tithing, giving your offering to these churches, even though you've been educating yourself to go to these schools, you're in the wrong environment to be truly successful from a kingdom perspective. Now, if you want to be in the world, you can find your talent, but 98% of you won't. You can stay in the world and find your gift, but 98% of you won't find your gift. Is it your fault? No, it's not your fault. It's because the ancestors, it's because the world is so sinful that they want to be God. Yes, I said it. The world is so sinful that the people in the world want to be God, knowing they can't. Knowing they cannot even compare with the Creator. But since they have the ability to choose, and since they have the ability to be in this sinful world, since they have the ability to choose to have a community, since they have the ability to choose to have a system, since they have the ability to make the playing field in their favor, because they're in the world, that's the only way they can be successful, because they chose that. They chose to stay in the world and play God instead of let God be God and they stay in their place. Now, that's what I'm trying to get you to do. You can stay in the world, continue doing what you're doing, but you're going to only be in two places: the sinful environment and the right environment. Your choice. If you're ready to find your true why you was created this year, you got to be honest with yourself and make a decision to be in the world that you in. I call the sinful world, the wrong environment, the sinful environment. That's what you hear me say the world is. And I've been put here, not for me. I've been put here to help you find your true purpose, to help you find why you was created and put here on earth. Not my purpose, but your purpose. I'm here to help you tap into that. But first, let's take it back to basics. You're going to have to be honest with yourself. You're going to have to realize you're in the wrong environment, no matter what you do, no matter how successful you are, no matter how much accolades you get. In the wrong environment, you're not going to be fulfilled. If you want to know your true why, if you want to know why you was created and put here in the first place. I read about that. Yes. So when you understand that, you can understand how the world is going. is not going in the way of the Creator if we not leading, if you not in the right environment, if you not getting the identity you need from the Creator, if you not tapping in to Jeremiah 1:5, if you not tapping in to Matthew 22:36-40, if you not tapping in to Proverbs 19:21, you in the wrong environment. But you want to know why you was created. You want to know why you here. I'm telling you, you got to do these things first before I can help you. See, my purpose is to help you find your true purpose. That's why you're here. My purpose is to help you find your true identity. That's my purpose. My purpose is to help you get in the right environment so you can truly know your source. But you got to make a decision first. You got to start being honest with yourself first. And soon as you do this, the better off you'll be. Soon as you do this, like the live, share the live. This is for your people. This is for the future. Right now, this environment is giving us the opportunity to get in the game. We ought to have 100,000 people right here on this live. If you're ready to find your true purpose, if you want to know why you was created, because nowhere else on the planet you can get this right now. There's nowhere else on the planet. Yes, I said it. Hey, how you doing? There's nowhere else on the planet you can get what I'm teaching you so you can be in the right environment, so you can be loved on, uplifted, motivated, and praised, and have a system, a 3-step system that can help you find why you was created and put here on earth. Step by step, within an app. You can Google it right now. It's more than money, because money in a sinful world. If you truly ready to find your true why, answer those 2 questions first. Are you ready to be honest with yourself? Aren't you ready to be honest with yourself to the point, hey, how you doing? That you are in the wrong environment to be truly successful or know your true purpose and why you was created. You got to accept that. Now the daily dose will make sense to you. Now you are coming here with your mind open, because you open your mind up to get the truth, to get something different. You want to go a different route because you've been in this sinful place all your life. All your life. And if you want to do something different, you got to do what? You got to make some changes. It's going to be uncomfortable. You got to get out your comfort zone, and you got to be honest with yourself. Can you just do that? You could throw this in the trash and carry on with your life. You could take this daily dose or meditate on it and think about it for the day, because you getting up now, going to work, and you've been doing this for year in and year out. And you know closer to your true purpose, you know closer to your true value, you know closer to your true identity, you know closer to your true source. Think about it. You've been going to work, you in the wrong environment. You've been paying your bill because you're in the wrong environment. You are stressed out because you're in the wrong environment. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you will surely be more happier when you have peace in the right environment, when you can just be in the right environment. Like fish in water. Fish in water just swim. They do what they do because they're in the right environment. They didn't go to swim school. It was built in them. Now, sooner you take a fish out of water, he flop around crazy. Because why? 7-year-old, keeping it simple. 7 years old can understand this. He's not in the right environment. You took him out his habitat. You took him out of the place where he can flourish, where he can become, where he can live, where he can thrive. where he can protect himself because he's in the right environment. Now you, on the other hand, you had the opportunity, your forefathers, your ancestors, they was in the right environment at one time. There was the right environment right here on this planet. It was the right environment one time. Can anybody tell me when that was? Can anybody tell me, put in the comment when that was? When the environment was perfect, when the environment was right, when the environment was nothing like it is today. When was that? When was that? Somebody talk to me. When was that? When was that? This for you. I need you to tap into your purpose more than you know. I need you to find your true why more than you know. But when was this world the right environment? Great. Yes. Yes. 7-year-old can understand what we're talking about. We're going back to the basics. So if that was the case, what made it the wrong environment? Just think about it. What made it the wrong environment? We're in class now. We're teaching. I'm trying to give more value because this more than money to me. This more than life to me. This is my purpose in life now. I didn't know this a year ago. I wouldn't have never said I give my life for what I'm doing right now. I could never say that in my life, but here I am. Here I am. So I asked Eva myself, what kind of environment I'm in to make me want to say what I'm saying? I'm in this sinful place, but why am I willing to give my life when I wasn't giving it? I didn't even think about it. Making over 6 figures in the world, I wasn't in the right environment. Yes. And once they got cast out of that right environment, what kind of environment did they go in? What kind of environment did the Creator put them in? He kicked them out of the garden. So what kind of environment did the Creator put them in? He couldn't have put them in the same environment. We preaching what is that, pre-K? You just getting the understanding. You're at least 7 years old now, and you want to know why you was created. You got to understand the basics. You got to understand the basics. Welcome to the Daily Dose. This is Crawford. If you want to know why you was where you at, if you want to know why you stressed out, if you want to know why all you think about is paying your bills, eating and drinking and clothing yourself and having housing, you in the wrong environment. You in the wrong environment. Right answer. Because now you can do what? If you know you're in the wrong environment and you're ready to be in the right environment, if you know you cannot be the best you can be in this wrong environment, and if you know you got to change and come out of this environment that you're in, how can you make that transition? Daily Dose. How can you make that transition? But now you got a choice. Because the first Adam done what? He made a choice. That's what got him kicked out. Right? That's what made him get kicked out of the right environment. He made a choice to do something he didn't have no business doing. He knew right from wrong, and he made a choice. Back to basics, my people. Back to basic. Yes. Appreciate the love. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can get somewhere. Now you can start being honest with yourself. Now, if you start thinking that way, you're not in the right environment. You got to seek out the answers to get back in the right environment. So you can take your rightful place, so you can truly find the truth why you was created. Think about it. Think about it. Back to basics. Let's keep it simple. There was a time it was the right environment. Your ancestor made a decision that got him in the wrong environment. Now, in order for you to come out of the wrong environment, you're going to have to make a what? Talk to me now. You're going to have to make a what? You're right. You're going to have to make a choice. You was put on earth to make a choice. Up to this point in your life, to this very moment, you made a choice to be here on a daily dose. You making choices to get up in the morning and go to work and do what you do. Your life is all about making choices, keeping it simple now, keeping it very 101. It's time to stop playing games. If you want to know your true why, if you want to find your true purpose on earth here this year, you got to be honest. You got to realize you're in the wrong environment. And when you do that, now you can make decisions to change. Now you can start making decisions to get you in the right environment. But somebody got to be in the right environment to teach you this. The word, do the word teach you how to get in the right environment? I think it can give you some guidelines. I think it can. But as you can see, when you in the wrong environment, you got to do more than just read the Bible, my opinion. Because you got knowledge, you got understanding, and you got wisdom. You got knowledge, you got understanding, and you got wisdom. And we know God people perish for lack of knowledge. Knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. And you know you in a sinful world, being honest with yourself now. Now the people in the world, they got knowledge. They may even understand. But the most important thing, they got wisdom to put it in action. They made a choice to put it in action. And they made a choice to stay in the world. So if they doing what they doing in the world and they want to stay there, what that mean if you want to be in the right environment? What you got to do so we can truly start being fruitful, multiply, and give God all the honor and glory. When we get back to those three things in the right environment, you don't have to worry about worldly things because you're not in the right environment. I mean, you in the right environment. You tapped into your source and you truly know why you was created. Because now, since you're in the right environment, you're going to automatically be getting loved on, uplifted, motivated, and praised, and getting hearing from the Creator, the Holy Spirit again within you. You're going to start hearing that. It doesn't. Yep, they do. But we want you to govern yourself. See, I think these mega churches, you depend on them because you in the world. See, they got that worldly angle to it. I thought I can go into church and get everything I need to be the best I can be. But not one time did they tell me I'm in the wrong environment. I can't say that because they do say you gotta change your mind. They do say the creator's inside of you. But they do not teach how to find your identity. They do not teach how to find your true purpose here on earth. I mean, step by step, teaching you like you go to the university, giving you a skill. Let me say that. That sounds better. When you get in the right environment over here, hey, how you doing? You're going to leave with your purpose, a skill, a value, something that of value that you can put out in the marketplace. That's unique to you. The churches don't teach that. Can we agree on that? You can go there and get the holy shouting, or you can be just in the house, and it's more than just going to church on Sunday. If you want to know why you were truly put here on earth. Let's get into it. It's almost 6:30. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. Let's get back to basics. Let's get back to basics. Are you ready? Are you ready to get back to basics? Number one, let's get you back to basics, get you in the right environment, get you where you can just be honest with yourself so you can just have peace. Let's just get you in the right environment so you can just have peace. So you can wake up in the morning and feel good about yourself, good about the day, because now you can give him all the honor. Now you can give him all the blessings. Tell him to say, I appreciate you for giving me another day. Let's get out here and do what you not told me to do within my purpose. Let's get it done within my purpose, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. And I take it a step further. I really want to make plans to go to Ethiopia. I really want to make plans to go to Ethiopia myself. Hey, how you doing? If you truly want to know why, we got to get you in the right environment. We got to get you to understand that you are not in the right environment for you to know why you was created and put here in the first place. If you've been here for any length of time on the daily dose, you hear I say this all the time. You can only accomplish two things in the wrong environment. You can only get to your talent. You can only get to your gift in the sinful world. You'll never know your true why. You'll never know your true identity. You'll never know your true source until you seek within. When you realize that what you've been getting, your identity, been coming outside of yourself. We got a great program called the 1720. I use this for an example. The young kids go to school, they do what they need to do. Their mom telling them to go to school. They get their identity outside of themselves. And some of them is killing and pilling and for some Michael Jordan or stealing cars just to have an identity in the world outside of themselves. And if you truly want the best for your kids, get them in the right environment. What is the right environment, Crawford? The Daily Dose, Kingdom Living with a Purpose, Edify to Unify, in an app that gonna uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and add value to you. Well, do you think churches is the right environment? I'm not here to judge a church, but I can only say what I know about a church. You can go in a church and get feel good. You can go in a church and just be in the right environment. But is they teaching you personally why you was created? That's what we do over here. And we ain't gonna hold you to no religion. This ain't no religion over here. This is true spiritual confirmation to help you have a life-changing transformation so you can just be in this world and have the peace that the Creator that you deserve, that is given to you from the Creator. But you got to get back in the right environment. You got to make the decision to come out of this sinful place mentally, Daily Dose, and get in the right environment so you can be uplifted, motivated, praised, and loved on, and added value to, and edified until we are one, until we are united, until we can just be at peace. And you be honest with yourself this year, you will know, hey, how you doing? You will know that you in the wrong environment, especially if you're melanated, especially if you're spiritual, especially if you're the original people. You can beat down every side, you get teamed up on from every side just because you who you are. Just because you're not in the right environment. That's why you got to make a decision to come. That's why I say so much on the Daily Dose. We ought to have 100,000 strong here every month to get this information. You need to tell your mama, your dad, your uncle, your nephew, your niece. You hear me say this all the time. But why you don't do it? You should have everybody over here in this environment so they can get back to basics. Then once you know, like right now, if you be honest with yourself right now, if you know you in the wrong environment, if you did not know, now you know. If you know you need to be honest with yourself, because long as you're in the wrong environment, you're not being honest with yourself. If you want to be in the right environment, if you want to know why you was created and put here in the first place, if you want to find your true purpose and why you was created and put here. Now, if you do not want this, thanks for the love. If you do not want this, continue doing what you're doing. It's just that simple. But if you're seeking for the truth, if you're seeking to find your true purpose, if you're seeking to find your true why you was created and put here on earth, and you want to know this year, you in the right environment. You in the right place to get it. You in the right place to get it. Appreciate the love. You in the right place to get it. Now let's tell you, you want peace. But how can you get peace in a sinful world? You want peace. You want to know why you was created. But how can you get that when you know you've been going to church since you was a knee-high to a grasshopper? And being honest with yourself, you are no closer than you really are to where you want to go. You no closer. You probably more frustrated because you think you're doing the right thing because you're in the wrong environment. But you see, you are not getting the same results. What you doing and where you at is not adding up. You thinking one way, but you in the wrong environment. You looking for you looking for the right, how can I say, results, but you're not in the right game. It ain't sad, but you only know what you know. I was seeking the same thing. I was seeking, no lie. I was seeking just like everybody else. But see, I was truly already being governed within myself. So I'm moving in the right direction because I'm challenging myself. I know this environment something wrong because I wanted a level playing field. I wanted my own community and I wanted a system. So it's something up here would let me know something was wrong. Even when my mom sent us to daycare, I used to say something else. But it did not ever make sense to me at 9 years old why my parents would go. My mom used to clock in at 7 with 5 kids. It didn't make sense for my dad to go and clock in at 8 and come home and work his business. He was an entrepreneur. And they ship us off to this, what they call school system, daycare center. It never makes sense to me, people. So that's why I knew something wasn't right. And I thank God, I give him all the honor and glory. And now, at this point in my life, you got the ability to get in the right environment. You got the ability to make a decision. You got the ability to find your truth. Why? What I wanted to do when I was 9. You can be blessed if you be honest with yourself, starting right now. I can help you find your true purpose. I can help you find why you was created and put here. I can help you find your true identity. I can help you tap into your true source. But are you ready to be honest with yourself? Are you ready to admit you is not in the right environment to be at peace? Because long as you're in a sinful world, you're going to be in your way to find your true purpose. Because as I teach Proverbs 19:21, you doing what you think you want to do. You doing what you think you want to do. You making your own decision. You ain't tapping into your true source. You don't know why you here. You're not in the right environment. So everything you do is not going to get you to your true purpose. It's not going to get you where you need to be spiritually. Because to me, even if the churches, hear me out, because this is just me. The way churches operate in the world, my opinion, they isn't designed for you to find your true purpose. And the reason why I say that is, number one, you in the wrong environment. They don't teach you the right environment. Or, and the reason why I can say they don't teach you this, because I don't hear too many preachers teach kingdom living. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate the love. Kingdom living mean there's a king that owns everything, including you. And they may say this, but what they truly do not do, teach you why you was created here, specifically your purpose, specifically your true identity, specifically your true source, specifically to get your guidance, specifically from the creator to guide you within the creator purpose. This deep. You're going to have to get out your way because the preachers don't teach you to get out your way. and they don't educate you to be, and they definitely don't get you in the right environment. Because when you get in the right environment, you at peace. When you get in the right environment, you ain't even in the equation. You just a vessel. When you in the right environment, you know you in the right environment because you like a fish. You don't worry about it. The Creator give you everything you need within here. The Creator talk to you all up inside of you. He guiding you every step of the way when you're in the right environment. See, but I know you're not in the right environment because I feel from my heart, I'm the only one teaching you how to get in the right environment, how to be loved on, and how to find your true purpose, how to find out why you was created. Not me. I'm just a vessel teaching you how to find your true purpose. Are you ready to find out why you were truly created and put here in the first place? Are you ready? Can you be honest with yourself? One. And can you admit that you in the wrong environment so you can make that transition because you've been honest with yourself? And soon as you be honest with yourself, now you can make more intelligent decision from a kingdom perspective. I never understood this. We in a democracy. We in a capitalistic system where somebody gotta be at the bottom or on the low. I'm gonna do some research. I want to know why the world, if we so spiritual, the world, if we so God-fearing, the world. I know it's somewhere, something out there that know. Let me say it like this. Let me say it like this. When I was young, I knew I couldn't create myself. I knew another man could not create me. So just with that being said, something greater than I, from me looking around, trees, water, birds, fish, something greater than I, because I know I didn't do it. Being honest with myself, I knew I didn't do this. Just me thinking at 9, 7 years old. Who or what created this? And who or what created me? Then what they teach you to go into these churches to try to find the answer. That's what I was doing. But as I was tired and doing what I thought was right, governing myself, I really think 99% of the people never govern themselves within themselves for themselves. Let me say that again. I don't think 99% of the world never governed themselves from within themselves for themselves. And the reason why I say that is I was doing that myself and did not know it. Didn't realize it. I was what I was doing because I was young. Appreciate the love. And now, since I'm at this age, everything just poof. It just opened up a whole new world and an understanding. Appreciate the love that I did not have up to this point. That's what's amazing me right now, where I'm at in my life right now. This is absolutely blowing my mind when you truly can have revelation how the Creator will talk to you with inside of you. The Holy Spirit is truly there. He truly can give you guidance every single day when you're in the right environment, when you're not tapped into your true identity, when you know your true source coming from the spirit within inside of you. Then the great part about it, when you get the vision, when you know your purpose, when you know why you doing what you doing every day, and you know it gonna make the world a better place, you know you gonna become better, and that's life. If I can help everybody experience this, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All I can do is thank him. Give him all the honor and glory just to have me in this position to do what I'm doing with this kind of clarity. Oh my goodness, my people. I'm live. I'm live. I'm truly at awe how you can be in a position and want to love everybody, want everybody to experience this. So I can even feel how to create a feel if everybody knew what I knew right now. So I can understand how to create a feel when he know you in a sinful world. He know you doing wrongly things. All you got to do is believe in him, have faith in him, and just give up your worldliness. Oh my goodness. Let's keep going. Get out your way. The second P I was talking about it is purpose. You are in your way and you don't even know it because you're not in the right environment. You can only know you in your way. Even though you hear this stuff teach, preach, not teach in these churches. Why did I talk about churches all the time? Truly. Because if you don't know, I did not know. So that's why I talk about churches the way I do. I was seeking this creator. I was wanting to get more information about this worldly experience of why I was created myself personally. I already knew I wanted a system. I already knew I wanted a community. And for some reason, I knew I did not have that. And for some reason, I knew if I had that, I'd be a better person. If I had that, the world would be a better place. And I wasn't a selfish person. So now, hey, I appreciate it. Now I'm out of my way. This ain't about me. If y'all hang around me, y'all hear me say, this ain't about me. I cannot wait till I have 100,000 people, 50 people, or one person like Smoke, Marcy, and others that's coming that's really ready to find their true purpose. Ready just to be honest with themselves that they in the wrong environment. They got to make a choice to get in the right environment. But who teaching you how to get there? That's why I come in. There is nobody on this planet teaching you how to get there. And 101, you got to get in the right environment for you to be. You got to get in the right environment so you can get out your way, so you'll know your true purpose and find your true why you was created. You got to get in the right environment to know your true identity, because the world is getting you thinking outside yourself. The world got you thinking outside yourself. Appreciate the love. Like the live, share the live. This is where you need to be. If you ain't never been nowhere else, on this planet, this is where you need to be. If you're ready to find your true purpose, find your true identity, find your true source, find out why you was created and put here on earth this year, you cannot find this nowhere else on the planet. But can you just be honest with yourself for once in your life? And it will change your life like never before. Because now, as they say, what they say, when the scales is lifted off your eyes, now you can see. When the scales are lifted off your eyes, now you can see. Once you truly can understand that you're in the wrong environment, now you can make a move. Now you can make a choice that can get you in the right environment. That's life-changing transformation movement. That's life-changing transformation, no matter how you look at it. Especially you've not been in this wrong environment for 5, 10, 20, 50, even 60 years. If you not been in this place, you have to have thought you was doing something right at one time. You have to have thought this is all there is to life, or you had to have thought that is more to life than this. Hey, how you doing? If you be honest with yourself. We're trying to get back to basics. Appreciate the love. We got to get back to basics so we can build a foundation right. So we can build the foundation right. Let's draw the line, my people. That we're going to get in the right environment. That we're going to be honest with ourselves. And if you be honest with yourself, that give you the ability to make a choice to seek out the right environment for you. What is the right environment? If this is the wrong environment, what is the right environment, Crawford? The daily dose, get the right daily dose is one. Come out of this sinful world mentally. That's the daily dose for you. You got to get your daily dose. That's why you here right now. And until you're ready to make a choice to come out of the world with the daily dose, when you're ready, we got the environment to come in. It's in an app. Kingdom Living with a Purpose. We focusing on the creator. We focusing on the right environment. We focusing on to get you in the right mindset so you can just be. You don't understand how vital that is for a fish to be in this right environment. And you got to understand how critical it is because you are not in the right environment. I can stop right there. I can literally stop right there. You should be seeking out the right environment. No matter where it's at. It may not be with me, but you ought to know you in the wrong environment. You should know that you got to make a decision. You should know the decision you've been making up to this point is not going to get you where you want to go because you is not in the right environment for you to be. 101. 101. Back to basics. Back to basics. Let this year be the year that you just be honest with yourself, realize you're not in the right environment, and you want to get in the right environment. Ask the creator whatever you need to ask him to get you in the right environment. Is there anybody out there on the planet that can get you in the right environment? Talk to him. Be honest with him. To the point where you ain't got to commit to no cult, to a religion. You can just be in the world, living your best life, changing lives, and you change every day, getting in the right environment so you can just be the church within inside of you. That's what I was missing. I was already governing myself, but I wasn't seeking the creator like I'm seeking him now. I wasn't in this environment like I am now. I didn't have this opportunity until now to teach you how to find your true purpose. That's why I say this is the most critical time in your life, in world itself. The way the world is now, this is our perfect time to put our blinders on, 100,000 strong every month, and just be. And just be in the right environment mentally, in the right environment spiritually, in the right environment identity wise, in the right environment as unity. Oh my goodness. Y'all just don't understand. Bernie Mac, they just don't understand. Then this is where you get the power. This is where you know, this is where you know, this is where you can stand up and say, I'm governing myself. I know my true source. I know my true value. I know my purpose. I know my why I'm here. Then, and only then, you can say, I'm willing to die for what I believe in. Only then you can be willing to say, I'm willing to die for what I believe in. If you can't say that, you're not in the right environment. If you can't say that, you're not in the right environment. If you cannot say that, you're not in your purpose. You're not in your true why. You do not know your true identity. So you will never ever find your true purpose. You will never ever find your true why until you can say you're willing to die for what you believe in. I couldn't have had said this last year. Like I said, I was making over 6 figures doing what I love to do until, see, I was governed. See, I was growing at 9. I was already being governed myself. A 6-figure income or $79 and admit that you done something that you did not do. Give up 106-figure income if you don't admit that you've done this. If you do not do what I tell you to do, I'm telling you, you was in the wrong. I'm telling you, if you just admit this and pay this $79, you can continue doing what you're doing. I'm not in the right environment. That was a crossroad in my life. That was a crossroad in my life. Took me right back to 9 years old. Last year, no, 2 years ago. It happened, well, really a year. Since this a new year, it happened. See, and that's why I really don't keep up with the past. I appreciate the past. And you can see I learned from the past. But I can honestly say I am a better person because that happened. I made a choice. I made a choice. You make choices every day. You make a choice to get up, put on your clothes every day. You make a choice to put your foot on the floor every day. From the creator giving you, blessing you, giving you ability to get in his world and do what he needs you to do. Yes. And I challenge anybody right now. If you don't know your source, I can say 99% of y'all will just pay that fine and keep going. I say 99% of you all will pay the fine and carry on like nothing happened. Why? Why would I do something that you think so crazy? And I had people tell me I would have just paid the fine. They let me know they not me. They let me know they not tapped in like me. Don't make them a bad person. They just in the wrong environment and they not seeking the truth. They not trying to find out why I'm here, why I'm just so amazing, why I can make decisions the way I make them. Why do I even have the ability to choose humans and the animals don't? Why? Who programmed that? You can't tell me something miraculous, something greater than I anyway. But getting back to the basic, I'm giving you the opportunity to find that power. I'm giving you the opportunity to find your purpose, but you got to get out your way. You got to stop thinking and trying to do what you want to do. Get in the right environment so you can do what the creator designed you to do. Big difference. Big difference. Get in the right environment so you can just be at peace with the world, peace with yourself, so you can just add power, so you can just add everything is sweet that you add to the world to make the world a better place. Can't you see how easy this can be when you be honest with yourself? But you also see how stressful, how unhealthy when you are not in the right environment, when you are not able to just be honest with yourself, when you are just living a lie, unless that's what you want. If you want to seek out the truth and stay in the world, that's your choice. Could I say that's a lie? I take that back. If that's what you want, stay in the world. But if you want to find your true purpose, if you want to find your true identity, if you want to find your true source, if you truly want to know why you was put here on earth in the first place, thank you. Appreciate the love. Be honest with yourself. Start this year if you want to know your true why. Be honest with yourself. Go back to the basics. The right environment, you're in the wrong environment. Now, what you doing to get back in the right environment? See, that's what I'm saying. And if you be honest with yourself, we only had what? The churches. And since you're in a sinful place, they corrupt in some kind of way. Only way you can have a rightful church, in my opinion, you got to be willing to govern yourself. Man, this makes so much sense now. See, that's what make it so good, great for me. Every time I get up, I have a revelation. Thanks to the Creator. Thanks to the Holy Spirit inside of me. Every time I wake, every waking day, before I get it's like something now. Just, I mean, seriously. Before my alarm go, I gotta set my alarm, but before I truly get up, I have something that I can speak to my people. I have something that I can put out here in the environment to make me a better person, make the world a better place, and add value to God's greatest creation. Whether you listen to it, whether you like it, whether you do anything about it, all I can do is what the Creator asked me to do. As long as I stay on this path, I got the potential to have destiny here on earth. I got the potential for the Creator to say, no matter what I tell Crawford, he would do. Because he believe enough in me that he willing to die for what he believe in. That's some strong words, my friend. Them some strong words, no matter who mouth it come out of, especially when you know you is not in the right environment, especially when you at this age. And now you can see, now you can understand, now you know why you was thinking the way you was thinking at 9. Now you know why it led you to where you at right now at this point in time. This environment give you the opportunity to find your true purpose like never before. I can't speak what's gonna happen in the future, but right now, you got the ability to get in the right environment. You got the ability to make better decisions. You got the right opportunity now to come and get in an environment so you can be uplifted, motivated, and praised and accomplish your true purpose, identify your true why. You got that opportunity that I did not have. Because it wasn't nobody that can teach me like I can teach you what I'm talking about. I can teach you what you do not know. And if you be honest with yourself, how many people truly know they in the wrong environment, which they should, especially if they spiritual, especially if they melanated, especially if they the original people. But if they know this, how can they get in the right environment? Pray, go to church. It's more than just going to church on Sunday. That's worldly. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot more when you know you in the right environment. You do so little, you looking for a miracle when you in the world. You looking for a miracle in the world. That's why people in the world got their system and community. That's why they add value to God creation. Excuse me. That's why they add value to his resources. But they still in the world. They ain't trying to give him all the glory. Why? Because they want it for themselves. Like I said in the beginning, they want to be God. Because they understand how God works. Appreciate you. Put your comments in. I know my team, they get on me. I'm it's all gonna come together sooner or later because we in this for the long haul. We have a Zoom every Saturday, the master class to help you get where you want to go in life, to get you back to the basics. I hope this makes sense to you. If this resonate with you, share the live. Tell somebody to come back in. What's tomorrow? Friday. You know you're gonna get it in the morning. Today, Thursday, I'm going to meet with another church organization at 7 o'clock. So I will not be here tonight. Um, so with that being said, I love you. I truly do. And I want more people to experience what I'm experiencing right now. This firsthand that I'm experiencing this. I would love for you to all to go through what I'm going through and see and feel how it feel when you just get out your way and let God purpose run his blood through your veins. Just get out the way so you can experience the power of the Creator. And this is what I'm going to talk about today at this church meeting. People, you got to be honest with yourself. And I'm going to talk about the first environment, the right environment. Get them to understand they're in the wrong environment. So that's why they cannot find their purpose. That's why they stressed out. That's why they worried. So if you want to find your true purpose, you got to get in the right environment. You got to be honest with yourself that you are not in the right environment. So you're going to say everything I've been taught is not going to get me where I need to go spiritually. my whole identity, the way I was thinking is wrong, it's not going to get me in the right environment. The way I've been getting my source, I've not been getting my source from the Holy Spirit, from the Creator within inside of me. I've been getting my source from the media, from the school system, from my mom and dad, from the television, your peers, outside yourself, which is wrong. It's not the right environment. Can you be honest with yourself? And soon as you can be honest with yourself, that is the Zoom. That actually the Zoom. The master class is the Zoom. So we're gonna get people in to have a structure. We're gonna talk about basically those three things: your identity, um, what is it? Your identity. I want to say your source and the environment. I think that's them the three main things we're gonna focus on. But yes, that is to answer your question. It is. That is, yeah, that's the master class. That's actually the funnel to get them in the free class. But I'm gonna set another date. Soon as this date pass, I may change this and give you another. Um, you stand correct. Okay. Um, we're gonna have something. I'm thinking before I leave, I get it to you, smoke. But it's all I'm gonna be leaving here in a couple weeks. But we can still have a Zoom even when I'm out, when I'm not here. So I shoot you the link with the new date on it. Put in the I'll give you a call when we get off here, smoke. Um, give me enough time to get down there. Well, we're going into February. I hope so, man. It's coming up fast. It's coming up fast. I'm gonna put another date, maybe 3 weeks, but we're still gonna always have the Zoom. But the funnel is getting the information so we can get back to the people, so we can love on the people. That's basically what the funnel is about. Yes. So with that being said, you get your questions in. We getting ready to get out of here. If you want to know more about me, put Edify to Unify in Google search. Yes, I'm on Google. Just put it in the search bar. And you'll see what I'm putting together. I'm here for you. Let's just get back to the basics. Let's build a foundation the right way. Let's uplift, motivate, and praise each other so you can truly get up your identity right. So you can truly tap into what really matters. What really matters. So, with that being said, I love you. And you can't do anything about it until next time. I see you tomorrow morning, God willing. And until next time, let's do it.